Restoring the Red Lines, Modi's Kashmir Dilemma, and Resurging amid Jihadist violence. On a mist-laden morning in Pahalgam, tragedy struck with grim familiarity. The massacre of Hindu pilgrims at Baisaran Maidan, reportedly orchestrated by Lashkar-e-Taiba operatives, reawakened a spectacle that India had believed it had buried in the ashes of surgical strikes and diplomatic isolation. The strategic challenge of cross-border jihadist violence from Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the moment is pregnant with peril and possibility. This wasn't the first time religion targeted violence erupted in Kashmir's valley, yet the symbolism of the recent killings is potent. For 5 years following the revocation of Article 370 in 2019 and India's bold cross-border posture post-Uri and Balakot, a fragile silence had held. But now, like a malign tide returning with the monsoon, jihadist operations appear to be surging anew, and with them, the question of whether India's much-vaunted red line still holds sway over Rawalpindi's military elite. Yet such rhetoric is not novel in Pakistan's military political landscape. From General Kayani's glorification of holy warriors to General Raheel Sharif's portrayal of Kashmir as Pakistan's jugular vein, the ideological commitment to jihad has long unpinned Islamabad's Kashmir policy. Even civilian leaders, including current Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, have been complicit in shielding terror outfits from international sanction. The persistence of Pakistan's jihadist strategy is less about military victory than political identity. From the tribal mobilization of 1947 to the Kargil conflict and beyond, the Pakistan Army has used Kashmir to justify its primacy in the state apparatus. The objective has never been to win Kashmir, but to use it as a perpetual grievance to bleed India and sustain the narrative of Islamic nationalism within its own borders. Even periods of tactical restraint under General Musharraf post-Parakram of General Bajwa after Balakot were driven by economic or diplomatic necessity, not strategic, if any. Both generals paused, recalibrated, and re engaged. Neither saw Kashmir as a closed chapter. Special forces incursions across the line of control, akin to 2016, may offer tactical satisfaction but yield limited strategic gains. Moreover, a breakdown of the fragile ceasefire increases the risk of escalation and provides jihadists with operational covers. As the fire of militancy reignites, Modi stands at a geopolitical crossroad. The decision made in the coming days will shape not just the future of Kashmir, but the subcontinent's long-term stability. India's red line, once clear and scarce-sorted, now risk being smudged by indecision of overreach. To redraw them requires not only courage but clarity, a sober acknowledgement of what coercion can achieve and where its limits lie. This is not merely a moment for muscular nationalism but for strategic wisdom forged not in fury but in foresight.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.